What's going on, BL Bays? And if you are not watching The Boy Next World, baby, you are missing out. There are a lot of questions that are pondering in my brain. Like, if the star of this universe have an unrequited love for food, what does Jin really know? And it looks like Wim and Jin may be our potential side couple. And Fu look like he falling in love. Yet, Sir is coming off like he's feeling a little bit selfish with a dab of potential regret. Let's get into this recap and react and highlight moments of episode 2 and 3 of The Boy Next World. Let's chat about it. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. If you don't know now, you know. Welcome back to Hashtag J Podcast. And you already know it's your fave podcast with all your BL recap, react content, giving you some gossip and gossip on our real BL actors and BL dramas. Welcome if you're new to the channel and to our regular smuggler degglers. Guys, you already know. Hello, let's get into the chitter chatter. Now, episode 2 gave us a few meat and potatoes. We got some context on how Fu and Sir met, also how Fu decides to help this other universe Sir get back to his universe, to his Fu. We also see that Jin and Sir share a few words, which makes you wonder what is the context between the relationship between Fu's best friend Jin and their universe Sir. Let's chat about it. Now, the things that really stuck the let's not the things. The one thing that really stuck out to me in episode 2 was the fact that there is a possibility that this food universe Sir has an unrequited love for him. In episode 2, we get how Sir and Fu met. Now, the Sir in this universe, he responded to his Fu when he was presented with the paper cup that fell in his window when Fu was messing around with his friends and when his friends threw it out the window. Now, this fool, Sir, did not respond in the paper cup. And his reaction to not responding to the paper cup led me to believe that he had an unrequited love for Fu. And it's a potential that he wanted to speak to Fu and get to know Fu and felt like he missed his chance in that moment, which lead me to believe what I believe in episode 3, which we get more light on the context of how Sir in that universe really felt about Fu. Now, also, we see that Jin has a conversation with Sir in episode 2. It's very brief, but it leads to open Pandora's box to ask why particularly Jin says the words that he says to Sir. Now, it comes off that there is a possibility that Jin may be a little bit aware of what their universe Sir felt about Fu, or a possibility that he has witnessed him in the back in the shadows watching Fu, and he wonders what the hell was he up to, but never really pursued anything, being that he never really got close until now, which I think is piquing his interest on what particularly was going on through the brain of Sir. Now, how he's being fed the story that this is not their universe, Sir, but another universe, Sir, that him and Fu actually do have a relationship. So it's a lot of questions with episode 2. I loved it hands down. It was a good episode, a good 10 out of 10, because we get we get a few moments where we can see that this universe food is slowly falling for Sir, and it's cute. And you want to know how they're going to connect and how he's truly going to navigate his feelings, especially when his agreement to get this Sir back to his universe is could be or actually be fulfilled. Let's get into episode 3. Now, episode 3 had some interesting moments. We had moments where people two young girls in particular, wanted to know how Fu got close to Sir, being that he is the most stoic, handsome man on campus. And he doesn't talk to anyone or give anybody the time of day a light. So how did Fu get him? Also, it made Wim kind of confused when he saw Sir eat food that Fu gave him, which is not like Sir. So it's like, who the hell is this? Or I mean, like, what's going on, right? Sir and his weird dream, which his dreams are very questionable, but we're gonna talk about that in the highlights. And the shaman to help him in this episode, like I said, in episode 2, Fu does agree to help Sir to get back to his universe, and his attempt to help him is for him to see a few shamans, which really doesn't go well. Jin and Wim do share a few words, which it does come off like they may be the side couple. I don't know what it is about Jin, but Jin gives me the vibes of Cheshire Cat from Alice in the Wonderland. He just gives me them creepy, know it all vibes. If you know, you know, but that's the vibe he gives me. Now, Wim gives Sir to Fu because Sir is a handful, and Wim is like, listen, I can live my best life. I don't have to worry about this maniac. He's all yours. You ain't got to worry. He's your problem. He is not mine, right? And then we have the kiss. Fu and Sir actually do kiss, which leads Fu to feel like he kissed another person's boyfriend, which leads Sir to further believe and feel like he is using this universe Fu and to compensate for his Fu, and is his action really going to hurt his Fu, which is the same thing that this universe Fu was worried about. Now we see that we get a bit more information on what happened the day of the accident. We find out that the car that Sir was protecting was Fu's car, which comes off and makes you wonder if that universe Sir has always been following Fu and secretly protecting him to make sure that he has a good day. As the series first started, it was suggested that there was a possibility that Fu's guardian angel was possibly sick and not available to make sure he has a good day. Now, it makes you wonder if his universe, Sir, has always been there by his side, who just never noticed it, making sure that he had a good day. Now, that is one big thing that cue to me because it explains why in the beginning I was questioning when particularly the other universe Sir actually appeared in that universe. Now it explains why there's some confusion because at the end of the day, it's coming off like both Sirs is in love with their foods, if you getting what I'm putting down. Okay? We end episode 3 with Fu agreeing to be the substitute Fu for Sir because he feels like he knows that the Fu in the other universe would not want to see Sir sad, and he will understand that what he's doing for for the love that he has for him. Now, when it got to the context where Fu was feeling a bit regretful for wanting to kiss Sir and for him and Sir to kiss because he felt like he was kissing a guy with a boyfriend. You kind of understand it. It did kind of make me giggle because it's like the other boyfriend is you, but in another universe. But you get what he's saying. But ultimately, how I looked at the situation was no matter what universe Sir was in, he will always look for that universe version of Fu and make that Fu fall in love with him. And that is what's so serendipitous about this series. It's not that he is doing something wrong. It's the love that he has for Fu that it doesn't matter where he is or where he goes. He is always going to look for him and he's going to always want to be with him no matter what version is presented to him. Now, when it comes to Sir's dreams, I want to end this video off with just a let's just touch on that real quick. When it comes to Sir dreams, it's very questionable because I'm confused on is it Sir's dreams or is it Sir being able to see the other Sir in his universe? Because if that's the case, and we are aware that to a point that this universe Sir had an unrequited love for this Fu, baby, he is having the time of his life dirty dancing style in that other universe where they are together and he is actually able to express and to pursue the feelings and the emotions he's felt for his food in this universe. I'm hoping that's how it panned out, or maybe he may be a little timid and think the same way this food thought. I really don't know, but it may be a high chance that he is having the time of his life, being that in this universe they are together and he's not in the shadows watching food, wishing that he can be next to him. Let me tell you something. This BL series so far is a 10 out of 10. It has my attention. And honey, a new episode is every Sunday. You know it's BossNoeul. And the chemistry between these two is literally unmatched in its own. Like that kiss scene was so realistic, so genuine and realistic. I felt it. I felt the love. I felt it, and I am waiting for it to unravel more. I love the fact that it drives me to have so many questions at the end of every episode because I'm anticipating what the next episode is going to give and what we're actually going to get. Guys, you already know if you like, love, and enjoy our amazing recap and react videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when we upload new videos. Also, don't forget to share and like the video if you really enjoy the content. Only if you like the content. Get us up in the algorithm and let YouTube know that we doing our thing. We are here and we are loving all things queer. All right, guys, you already know. Be you, be amazing, and most importantly, be safe in these crazy. Late as my beautiful BL